The air around us is thick with the hum of everyday life. People are rushing through their routines, distracted by work, by family, by the endless flow of information. But beneath the surface, something far more significant is happening, a reality that is closer than we think. Imagine this. In a moment, everything changes. The world as we know it, the routines we cling to, the normalcy we feel safe in, will be interrupted in a way that no one could have prepared for. This isn't just a hypothetical event. It is the moment Jesus himself described, the exact moment when the rapture begins. It's a moment that will catch the world off guard, a divine intervention that will divide history in two. In an instant, those who belong to Christ will be caught up to meet him in the air. This is not a distant future, but a moment that will come when everything seems so normal. Jesus spoke clearly about this event. He didn't leave us wondering. He didn't speak in riddles, but he gave us clear markers, signs to look for, and even described the precise moment when he would return to gather his people. This moment will not be determined by political unrest, natural disasters, or global crises alone. It will begin when humanity is least expecting it, when we are caught up in our daily lives, unaware that the divine clock is ticking down to its final second. As you hear this, you may feel the weight of what's coming, but also the hope that comes with the understanding that the rapture is not a random event. It is a planned, prophetic moment, exactly as Jesus described. And understanding when it will happen, is the key to being prepared. Let's dive deep into the exact moment Jesus said the rapture will begin. According to the Bible, 1. The hidden pattern Jesus reveals. At an hour you do not expect. Jesus didn't leave us in the dark about the rapture. In fact, he gave us more than just vague hints. He revealed a clear, profound pattern that would signal its arrival. But to understand when the rapture will begin, we need to first grasp what Jesus meant when he said the moment would come at an hour you do not expect. This isn't about surprise, for surprise's sake. It's about the spiritual state of the world. Jesus warned that the rapture would occur when people are living their lives as if nothing is changing, when everything seems stable, peaceful, and predictable. The unexpected hour is a divine moment, but it will be unnoticed by most because they are too caught up in the daily flow of life. Imagine the world just as it is today. People are working, eating, socializing, and pursuing their goals. The world looks the same, and yet Jesus made it clear that's the exact moment when it will happen. People are not preparing, not waiting for it, but living as though there is always more time. Jesus wasn't just talking about global crises or societal collapse. He was pointing to a moment when the world, spiritually asleep, would be the most unaware. It's a moment of divine intervention, but not when the world is falling apart. Instead, it's when life continues as usual, a time when human expectation is at its peak. That's when heaven breaks in. It's in the quiet, unnoticed moments that the rapture will occur. And the question we must ask ourselves is, are we ready for it? Or will we be caught in the tide of normalcy, unaware that our time is up? 2. The days of Noah and Lot. Jesus' prophetic clue to the exact atmosphere. To understand the moment Jesus said the rapture will begin, we must look closely at the analogy he gave us. The days of Noah and Lot. Jesus himself used these comparisons in Matthew 24 and Luke 17 to describe the atmosphere surrounding the rapture. In both cases, life seemed completely normal right up until the moment judgment arrived. Jesus specifically pointed out that people were eating, drinking, marrying, and giving in marriage up until the day Noah entered the ark. Similarly, in the days of Lot, people were engaged in the normal routines of life, buying, selling, building, planting. There was no sense of urgency, no awareness of the coming judgment. Yet, in both cases, the flood and the fire came suddenly, interrupting their daily lives without warning. This is the exact atmosphere Jesus is pointing to when he describes the moment the rapture begins. It's not about a time of great distress or catastrophe. Rather, it's when everything seems peaceful and ordinary. People are going about their lives, unaware that the end is approaching. Why did Jesus use these examples? Because he knew that humanity would be spiritually asleep. The world would be so caught up in the comfort of normalcy, they wouldn't recognize the signs. And in that moment, when everything seems stable, the rapture will occur, separating the righteous from the unrighteous in an instant. This is why it's so important for us, as believers, to live in a state of constant readiness. We are living in a time when the world is spiritually numb, and if we're not careful, we might miss the signs. The days of Noah and Lot serve as a prophetic warning. When normal life seems to be going on, that's when the rapture will begin. 3. The midnight cry, unpacking the parable that reveals the moment. One of the clearest signs Jesus gave us about the exact moment of the rapture is found in the parable of the 10 virgins. In this story, recorded in Matthew 25, Jesus paints a picture of 10 virgins waiting for the bridegroom, but only 5 are prepared. When the bridegroom arrives, the unprepared virgins are shut out. Jesus ends the parable with a powerful statement. Therefore, keep watch, because you do not know the day or the hour. In this parable, the midnight cry is the key to understanding when the rapture begins. It's a cry that comes suddenly, and it's the announcement that the bridegroom, Jesus, is coming. The cry doesn't signify a time of day, but a spiritual moment. It's a call to those who are waiting, signaling that the moment has arrived. What makes this cry so significant is its unexpectedness. Just as in the days of Noah and Lot, when life was going on normally, the midnight cry will come when people are spiritually unaware. The virgins who were ready had oil in their lamps, symbolizing preparedness and vigilance. Those who were unprepared had no oil, and they were left behind. This cry is not just a random shout, but a divine proclamation that the moment of Christ's return has arrived. It interrupts the slumber of those waiting, suddenly drawing the line between the ready and the unprepared. For us, the midnight cry serves as a stark reminder. Are we ready? Are we filled with the oil of preparedness? Or are we drifting in spiritual sleep, unaware that the bridegroom is near? The moment Jesus described will be unmistakable. It will be the final call. And when it comes, it will be too late to prepare. 4. The final sign Jesus gave. When love grows cold, one of the most sobering signs Jesus gave us about the exact moment of the rapture is the statement found in Matthew 24:12. Because of the increase of wickedness, the love of most will grow cold. This is a direct warning about the spiritual climate that will precede his return. It's not just about the rise of sin, but about something more personal, the erosion of love. In this context, Jesus is speaking about love that was once fervent and genuine, but gradually fades away due to the distractions, busyness, and coldness of the world. It's not just the world's moral decay that will signal his coming. It's the decline of love within the hearts of his people. As the world grows increasingly wicked, those who once passionately followed Christ may find their hearts growing numb. We see this sign today, don't we? People have become desensitized, focusing more on their own lives, ambitions, and frustrations than on love. Love for God, for one another, and for the lost. The rapid pace of modern life, the pressures of culture, and the rise of social media all contribute to a sense of disconnectedness and apathy. even within the church. When love grows cold, it's a sign that the time is near. This spiritual coldness doesn't necessarily mean hatred or rejection. Rather, it's the subtle fading of zeal, of urgency, of devotion. People may still call themselves Christians, but their hearts have become indifferent, and their commitment has weakened. Jesus warned us that this would happen, and it's happening right now. The increase of wickedness in the world is mirrored by the growing coldness in the hearts of many believers. It's a call to us all. We must guard our hearts, keep the fire of love burning, and be ready for the moment when heaven interrupts time. 5. The exact moment Jesus pointed to, when one is taken and one is left. In Matthew 24-44:1, Jesus paints a vivid picture of what the rapture will look like. 2 men will be in the field. One will be taken and the other left. 2 women will be grinding with a hand mill. One will be taken and the other left. This moment is a powerful revelation of how sudden and selective the rapture will be. Notice that Jesus doesn't describe this as a global spectacle or a catastrophic event. Instead, he focuses on the ordinary activities of life. 2 people working side by side, 2 people doing the same tasks. One will be taken and the other left behind. This shows the suddenness and the personal nature of the event. The key takeaway from this passage is the element of surprise. People won't have time to prepare when the rapture happens. It's not about who is more deserving, but about who is ready. Those who are taken are those who have their hearts prepared for Christ's return. The others are left behind, caught in the same routines they've always known. This moment will occur in a blink of an eye. Jesus' words are clear. It will be a global event, but each person will experience it individually. There will be no time to pray, no time to repent, no time to make things right. The moment of separation will come when life seems most normal. As we reflect on this passage, the question isn't about when it will happen, but whether we are ready for it. Jesus calls us to watch, to live in a state of constant readiness, because when that moment comes, when one is taken and one is left, there will be no second chances. Conclusion: the day heaven calls your name. The moment Jesus described when the rapture will begin is not one that will come with loud announcements or global chaos. It will come when life seems normal, when people are unaware, caught up in the ordinary rhythms of their daily routines. It will come when the spiritual atmosphere has grown cold, when love has faded, when hearts have become numb. And yet, in that very moment, heaven will interrupt time, and everything will change in the blink of an eye. Jesus was clear. The rapture will be sudden, selective, and personal. It will not wait for us to be ready. It will happen when we least expect it. The signs he gave us, the state of the world, the coldness of hearts, the spiritual sleepiness, the exact moment of separation, all point to one undeniable truth: we must be ready. The question is not whether the rapture will happen. It will. The question is, are we prepared? Are we watching, keeping our hearts full of love, and living in expectation of his return? Jesus gave us all the signs we need to recognize the moment is near. He told us that when we see the love of many growing cold, when we see people going about life as if nothing is changing, we are to remember that his return is imminent. As we wait, let us live with urgency, keeping our lamps filled with the oil of preparedness. Let us not be caught off guard by the distractions of this world. The day is coming when heaven will call your name. Will you be ready? Keep watch, because the moment of his return is closer than we think.